Hi, in this video guide from tvtrade.ie we're going to show you how you can take your recordings that you've made on a PVR ready receiver um, and convert them basically into a more suitable format to be used with other types of media players, just to make it more convenient and more compatible basically. Okay, so after you've recorded your your TV program that you want or whatever, and it's on your hard drive, you can simply copy it or cut it and paste it from your hard drive onto your PC or laptop. Okay, and we have another video showing you how you do that. Okay, so what you'll need to do this is, if you go to Google and search for a program called Format Factory, and it's the first thing that comes up there. It's formataz.com I should say. Okay, so if you go to download, and you can click on, I always use download.com for these sort of things, so I click on that and just go download now. So it's just saying it'll begin in a moment. Okay, and if you're doing this on Internet Explorer, this little yellow bar will show up here. When you put your mouse over it, it'll turn blue. You left click and you go download now. So in another second then it'll come up and it'll give you another little window. Okay, so you have your choice here. You can either open it from downloading it, or you can save it. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm actually just going to save this. Now it's a small enough program. It's about 40 megabytes, but if you have any sort of decent broadband at all, it shouldn't take you too long to download it. Okay, now I'm not going to go through the full installation process. The installation process is basically launch the installation file, and then you just go next, that sort of thing. Okay, but what I am going to show you is that it comes in a zip file. Okay, so to get it out of the zip file, what you want to do is just right click and go, right click and open with compressed zip folder. Okay, so if you do that, you can just simply launch the program and install it. Okay, now most of this is just like you'll see here. Next thing you'll do is click on install, and it's mostly next. But I have it installed already, so I'm just going to cancel that. Okay, so what we're looking at here's something I recorded earlier. So we're just wondering now, we want to convert this into something that's more compatible with normal media players and things like that, or maybe you might to use it on an Xbox or PS3 or something like that. Okay, so what you want is, I already have the Format Factory program open here. So if you just highlight the file, left click and hold it down, you can drag straight into this area here of Format Factory. Okay, and then it'll ask you basically what you want to do with it. Okay, so the most common type of file that's used with media players is an AVI. Okay, but within the AVI, the most common type of codec used is XVID. Okay, so what we're going to do is we'll just go over to we're going to select all to AVI. We're going to select setting, and where you're going to change here is in the video stream. If you just click it there, you'll get a little drop down. So you have lots of different options there, but I'm going to select XVID. Okay, and for the video size, click on it again, you get a little drop down. What I tend to do to make it the most compatible is make this 720 by 576 DVD PAL. Okay, PAL is is what we use in Ireland. It's the kind of TV system. Okay, so it's the most compatible, and the rest of it is okay. If the audio stream, actually, to make it most compatible, you should probably make it MP3 if it's not selected already. Pretty much every media player in the world will have the codec for that. Okay, and then you select OK. What you do then is just simply click the start button. So you can see here now it's going through 1, 2, 3, 4, 5%, whatever. Okay, so I'm not going to let the whole conversion process go through there because it takes a few minutes and there'll be a lot of dead air in it. Okay, so what I'm just going to do is I'm going to hit the stop button. Now, as they say in all good TV programs, here's one I prepared earlier. This is the clip of the TV program converted to an AVI and what you call it in the XVID with the XVID codec. Okay, now when I'm going to show you this isn't going to show up correctly because the screen capture software I'm using doesn't actually capture video on my screen. But I can assure you, when I click this, I'm watching what I recorded on my screen and I can hear it perfectly and it's converted lovely there. So you should just give that a try yourself, and it's a handy way of just converting your TV recordings into more compatible formats for media players.